we see all these beautiful works of art. Let's take the Italian Renaissance. You know, I look up, you know, to the Michelangelos, the Caravaggio's, the Leonardo's, the Berninis, all that, you know, because I'm, you know, my family heritage is from Italy. You know, I have a deep-rooted Italian heritage, and, you know, I look up to these people from, you know, and they had nothing to work off. They worked off of, you know, reference from everyday life. Technology we have at our hands, man, you know, it's at our disposal. So I look up to these people, and it's so crazy. But, you know, seeing these works of art from these guys, you can only see it if you see it behind a screen or go travel. Our work travels the world, and we don't even have to be there. Yeah, we don't have to be there. So if you don't even see a client 10, 20 years from there, that work will travel the world, and you don't even have to be there, and somebody will feel a certain type of way when they see that piece that you did on them. It will always come up in conversation, and it will always draw attention. You know, that's the best part of it. Yeah, man. That's why, you know, clients, without our clients, man, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. And that's why every tattoo needs 110% of your attention, no matter how big or small, man. I will never turn anything down or give anything less than 110% of what my capability is in any tattoo, whether it's, you know, the smallest tattoo or if I'm doing session work on people. It doesn't matter, bro. You know, everything needs attention. Everything needs the same amount of time and integrity that you did the last piece. So Chroma came about from actually years and years. Well, when I say years, I mean it's a long time of it comes from old school, really mixing technology, meeting 21st century, like, you know, mixing technology, I would say. Old school mentality with 21st century mixing technology. So what that is, man, is like, you know, with powder-based pigments, that's what a lot of the older school guys, you know, they mixed when you had to actually mix your inks. You couldn't go online and order an ink set. You actually had to mix your inks. You actually had to know what you were doing. So that comes from that. And what we got out of that is, with a lot of ink that comes out nowadays and regulations, there's a lot of ink that uses, you know, polymers and acrylics, and, you know, you see a lot that dries in the cap or is water-based, and, you know, the body's made mostly up of what? Water. So it's gonna lose the integrity and the intensity as you put it into the skin. So when you're putting pigment into the skin and it's water-based, you know, it's gonna push it out. You're gonna get it pushed out with plasma and everything else, and it's not gonna heal. It may heal bright for the time being, but we're looking at longevity of tattoos. We want it to be good 10, 20 years down the road, like the day that we did them. And that's, you know, the idea behind us, because what we want to do is provide a product for an industry that we truly care about. We're tattooers. We're not these big, you know, corporations trying to buy up ink companies or buy up tattoo brands or anything like that and put out a product that, you know, isn't gonna do anything for the industry. We actually tattoo, we know what's gonna work. And, you know, coming from, you know, the knowledge of that old school, you know, mixing, meeting the 21st century mixing technology that we are able to do nowadays, you know, we came up with Chroma, and that's what we stand behind. We stand behind, you know, the old school mentality, but giving a little tweak of the 21st century with, you know, since our stuff is 100% shear mix. So all we tell people to do when we reach out to them or they buy our product, just try it. That's all you gotta do, just try it. All you have to do is just try it, just once. We're not trying to push it on you, just try it once. That's all you have to do. And I guarantee you, you're gonna notice the difference. You're really gonna notice the difference. And that's what we tell people. And sure enough, those people are the ones that are buying from us, you know. They're the customers, they're the ones that are buying, you know, sets from us. Those are the ones that are continuously to order from us every month. Our distributors, which I'd like to say that we cannot thank you guys enough for the love and support. Our distributors, we owe you guys so much. And also the people that order from us, you know, every single day, we owe it to you guys. This is what keeps us going, man. This is what keeps that drive going. Because, as I said, it's for an industry we truly care about, and you guys are the part of that industry that we are going to continue to make an awesome product for. So it's that humble beginnings thing, man. I swear, you know, we want to provide for people that, you know, it doesn't matter if you just started tattooing or you've been tattooing for 20 plus years. Everybody can use this product. Everybody is going to benefit from this product.
Yes, sir.
And especially with the guys that first start tattooing, nothing's more stressful than trying to put color in, especially color. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to figure out, like you're hacking up someone's skin. This goes in fast, it heals bright, the viscosity of it, it's gonna fly in. You're not gonna have to do all these passes. It's just gonna be one and done. You're gonna notice the difference as soon as you hit the skin, and with the heal time and with the intensity of how the colors heal and they're bright as the day you did them, you're gonna notice the difference, man. You really are. We wanna make sure that with every color, every, we have a couple different blacks. We have our heavy black and our lining black. They're two different types. Getting into that, it can't give away too many secrets. So, but yeah, we have two different blacks, and we don't sidestep any process, man. Every color that we do gets as much as attention as the last one, and it's very hard. A lot of them are very hard to mix. I'll tell you that much, man. It's a learning curve every time you mix something. To make it consistent, to do it right, to remember each and every time the steps. There's a process, and with being 100% shear mix, we're not just saying that, man. There's a 5-step process to the shear mixing. True shear mixing comes from, we got it from the automotive industry, actually. You have these car companies that paint out in Europe, for instance, a Ferrari. You ever notice that red on that Ferrari? Yeah. Why it's so bright and vibrant? That's because it's shear mix. That's the process we use. That's why. People want to feel that, like that first time you started tattooing, man. Everybody wants to go back. Everybody wants to make their job easier. Tattooing's a hard thing, man. It really is. Tattooing is very hard. It's not easy. And as you start to tattoo more and more, it really doesn't, because you're trying to progress. You're trying to figure out a different aspect, different approaches, harder techniques, more technical techniques. So it gets harder and harder as you want to progress. It doesn't get easier. It sure as shit does not get easier. And I can attest to that, man. I feel like no matter if you've been tattooing for a couple years or 20 years, everybody's still trying to figure out. There's still something to learn every day.
Yeah, there is.
There's still something to learn every day.